Alright, hey guys, so it is Faith First Farm here. Well, here's the pieces of one of our projects we got going on right now. It's the pieces to our electric weed trimmer that Elaine got for us. And it's in pieces because we don't know how to put it together. The instructions suck. So, anyway. We also got our composting toilet, which we haven't put together yet. Oh. Well, we don't have to put it together. We just have to take it out of the box. Anyway. So, we got our solar panels, but they're kind of buried under the broom. There's 2 of them. And Elaine wants us to make sure we do a bunch of research and stuff on them before we start using them. She got us a solar generator that we're going to hook the panels up to. And I wanted to show you guys something because I discovered something today. So we're going to go for a little property walk. Scott, right there.
Hi.
Alright, so.
For me to go with you?
You can, yes. First of all, I showed you guys that before. Make it to where you can actually see it up close. The tree right there in the middle, that is the plum tree, you guys. And it looks pretty good. I don't know if it got any fruit on it or not.
It doesn't look like it.
I mean, it's not like the area was really kept up. It does look like it's leaning a bit. No idea what Tim might have done, but, you know, it's a spider web right there. It's like one of the branches got broke off.
You must have just taken it off.
Can't do it with I got my hand full. Alright, so, for our little property walk here. I showed you guys a little bit of the property. Oh, really?
What?
Stupid spider webs. Yes, I still hate spiders, guys. That's never going to change. Alright. I do have some work to do with... These are wild grapevines. I think I might have shown you guys these before. You can see the wild grapes. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. My sister was here. She gave us some more stuff. Rechargeable fan. And she was trying to help us look up a video to help put our electric weed trimmer together. We got our rechargeable vacuum out. And we're going to be working on that. And our composting toilet tonight. So, anyway. So we're going to do a property walk here. And I kind of showed you guys this a little bit to begin with. That right there in all that mess is a roll of fence. It is a roll of hardwire fence. Yeah, you can see it right here. Right there. We got to cut the weeds so we can get it out of there. Because that's good fencing. We also have... I still have the chain link fence part of it. Or the small roll of it that I had. That right there. Not sure what I'm gonna... I might use that to start the privacy fence. And then we're just gonna I'll probably use that privacy cloth around the around the chain link. And then on the inside of it, start just putting the boards to actually make it a board privacy fence. Now, this pear tree is going to need a lot of TLC. It's right here. The weeds have got to get out from around it. It looks a little rough, but it's still hanging, so... And guys, there's a praying mantis right there. He is
He's
see
upside
it
down.
right there.
He's upside down.
Yep.
Why is he upside down?
No idea. And here's the other pear tree that again looks a little rough. I don't know why it got cut off. I think Tim probably attacked the dang thing, to be honest. Yep. Two parts of it that got cut off. And it's been that way, so I can't regraft it. Well, I might be able to. I just need some grafting tape. Might be able to use duct tape. So very carefully, I'm going to set that like right there, because I might be able to fix that. I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right, so again, property walk. There's the peach tree. If you guys remember how big that, or how little that was in the 2021 video, it reaches all the way up there now. I think it needs a pollinator. I'll have to look that one up, and I will have to get one for it. Let's see, we're going to go through this jungle here. That was the garden. This was the side garden, if you guys remember correctly. All this crap grew up. This was all the stuff that I'd been pulling out and throwing in the compost bin. And this is why it needs to be consistently kept up on and pulled. Ouch! Prickers. And burdock, of course. If we can get a good shovel, we can dig that up. And the burdock root is medicinal. So here we go through here. The old compost pile is over there. It is falling apart. So I'm not even gonna, I found that the other day. Decided I'm not even gonna bother. This is the nectarine tree, you guys. It has gotten huge. Look at that trunk. It has gotten huge. It does look pretty good. Now, the first year we did get a little bit, it had a little bit of fruit on it. It has way too much competition here. So all of this stuff is going to have to get cut down. It's going to have to get like raked, dug, the whole 9 yards. I didn't even know what kind of frost and everything it had in the spring, so I have no clue. But I'm going to be doing some TLC on my trees. The apple tree. Now this is a fun one. I don't have the apple still because I ate it. It was really good. I actually found an apple on my Honeycrisp apple tree. Our Honeycrisp apple tree, sorry. And I'm going to try to go right straight to it without like getting into crud. I'm on the wrong spot. Ouch. That was my iris, I think. I don't even know if they're still alive. No clue. I put a tomato cage around it to keep Tim from running it over. Then he destroyed a bunch of other stuff. Including 4 of my garden beds, which I'm going to tell him he owes me money. He owes me money for the Brayburn apple tree and for my 2 cherry trees and 4 garden beds that he destroyed. This is the apple tree. Yes, it looks a little rough. Got an apple off from it though, but it was really good. So I know it can and will bear fruit. Really happy about that. Really extremely happy about that. We got to get all of this stuff out of here. Gonna have to get some natural mulch. I'm going to fall on my face. I have to get some natural mulch and mulch it real heavily, real good. So you can see right there. I mean, technically, considering the abuse that it's taken, and I call it that because of the fact that Tim was out here around my stuff, and he has no clue how to take care of anything. I don't see any other apples, so it was just that one. But hey, one's better than none, and it proves that it can and will bear fruit. So, this fall, we're going to have to get these fruit trees cleaned out and get them mulched really well and basically winterize the trees. I'm probably going to peel off, take off all of these dead leaves. It might look diseased. I don't think it is. I think it's just from the weeds. I mean, I should be able to fix it. It is still a very young tree. I mean, as you guys know, because I planted it in 2021. Very young tree. So, you know, I'm going to look up everything that I need to do and make sure I do it. And get, you know, that set and taken care of. Again, Tim owes me for the Brayburn apple tree. He owes me for the cherry trees because he killed my cherry trees. And I can't do anything about that until spring because we do not have cherry trees at Family Farm until spring. And there is a nasty tarp in there, which is going to have to get pulled out. Really?
Just break it.
I have no idea what that is. All of that junk's going to have to get pulled out of there. I did find the strawberry beds. The strawberry beds are right here. As you guys can see, the strawberry leaves right there. They desperately have to be cleaned out, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get in here by hand and do it. But, you know, we'll get it done. Make sure I have my gloves on in case of prickers and wear long pants because of prickers. Because if you guys remember correctly, there's a lot of prickers out here. And both strawberry beds are intact, thank you, thankfully. I would have really come unglued if he would have done anything to those. Not happy about the strawberry or the fabric garden beds that he destroyed. He destroyed 4 of my fabric garden beds. And, as I said, the cherry trees. And also, this garden bed is still there, but I'm going to have to clean the clay out of that. What Scott is standing on, and it's fine. I've got to clean that out. The square foot garden, if you remember the one that did so well, is still here. I have no idea what that is. Is that part of the garden bed? I don't know. All of this crap's gonna have to get pulled out of here. I don't even want to know what some of this stuff is. But we did find... I can still use one of the beds that I bought. One of them is still usable. One out of... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might have had like 15. 1 out of like 15. Right, 2 if I count. No. 5, 6. 6 out of 15. So he destroyed 9 of them. But I only found 4. So he owes me for at least 4. Now we do still have some more chicken wire. Yes, he like trashed this area. Now those sheets of plywood we're going to use to try to help fix some things. Good luck on keeping it dry. That corner back there got wet. So that plywood, that end of it's
yeah, that's what Aaron said.
No good. Yeah, there's the garden bed that's still good. That one right there. And I might be able to use that one. So I have 2 usable ones. I still have some milk crates that I can use. Some rolls of mulch paper. 2 of them. My green garden stakes. My seed square for square foot gardening, which I'm happy about that because I love square foot gardening. And then 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls of chicken wire, which chicken wire is useless on keeping things out of your chicken coop. My cranberry bushes, like, exploded, kind of. Yes, this is a mess. This is a thanks to Tim kind of thing. And the chicken coop is, yeah.
Overrun.
I'm buying a new one. Period. Now, I'm not going to go upstairs in here. Wow, this is a mess. Hey, there's some of the bird netting. We have some of the bird netting that we can use over chicken coop. I have not even ventured upstairs in there. He completely trashed this area. Completely. Don't let the door close on me.
With everything else.
Even Linda's stuff has been completely trashed. Completely. So, I don't know.
There's a mirror.
That was Erica's.
Yeah.
That was her grandma's. And it ended up getting uncovered. Yeah, as you guys can see, he trashed this place. It was not like this when we left. And the back of it is completely tore apart. Which he obviously did. And I'm not going to go up there because there's probably a bunch of spiders in the way. So, yep, not doing that. We're missing a bunch of tools. We have none of the axes that were ours. I don't know what's in the shed because I have not been in the shed. I don't care. I don't want to go in the shed. He just completely trashed everything. Completely. And my dad's battery charger is probably missing. Thanks to him letting garbage stay here. Stuff I was trying to save and keep nice, he nicely trashed for us. So, just because he was throwing a childish temper tantrum and decided to trash everything just because I left. Anyway, the barn is trashed. And more than likely now going to have to be torn down because he cut out some major wood pieces to the barn. Can't be fixed now. So unfortunately, that's going to have to come down. I see a lot of plantain down here. I might actually try to gather some of that up before... See all this through here, guys? Right there, that's plantain. Try to gather that up, some of it up, dry some more plantain. There's also red clover. A little more of it on the property than I thought. Yeah, like I said, my cherry trees are gone. And yeah, he owes me. And I'm gonna let him know it. I don't know about my blueberry bush. I have no idea. I haven't gone out there. I do have an elderberry bush. That one that was growing from basically the stick that was in a jug. And that rooted out. If you guys remember me doing that video showing that. It's actually quite big. We've got to unbury it. But that's the elderberry bush. We're going to get it like unburied and mulched and fertilized and all that kind of stuff, and it should look a lot better in the spring. One more thing I'm going to try to find while we're on the video. Huh? Oh, I don't, whatever. That's not even worth talking about.
No.
And now, guys, I haven't been down this far, so can't tell you what's down here, what's waiting for me. What I'm trying to look for is my blueberry bush. Is that what I think it is?
More raspberry.
That is my blackberry bush.
Oh, blackberry. Okay.
That's the one I planted.
There's another one over
So
here.
we do have one nice big blackberry bush, you guys.
The ones around the barn are awesome.
Yeah,
too.
but I planted that.
Yeah.
That's the one I planted over there.
There's some here. There's some here.
It's because they spread.
Yeah.
Now those will end up getting cut, which is fine. There's enough to take cuttings from.
Yeah.
That's actually cool. My blackberry bush is still there. Surprising.
What tree is that?
No clue, but it's not one I planted.
Are you sure?
Yes! The only tree I planted down this way was a baby sugar maple. Oh, crap. Spiders, spider webs. I know what I'm looking for. The other thing is I don't know if there's poison ivy through here. So I think this is going to be another day. We're going to take the trimmer through here. Out there, if you guys remember correctly, is the first blueberry bush I planted. I don't know if it's still alive or not. I'm not going to wander through there. I don't think there's poison ivy through there, but I have no idea. And I'm not going to be stupid enough to try to find out the hard way.
Oh, why not?
No. I'm good. I'd rather not.
You're no fun.
No. And I don't want you to either, because it can be passed on. And I knew. I'm good. Do not. Just no. Well, let me see. See if I can find my baby sugar maple. Maybe. It was down here.
Good luck. Careful.
What? Yeah, I have no idea. It might have gotten choked out, to be honest. It should be like right in there somewhere. But that's going to take probably very carefully cutting from this way in on an angle with me right there. Being attacked. Okay. So that's that stuff. We need to get that stuff out of there too. That all needs to be picked up. Yeah, things have kind of, everything has been overgrown, and Aaron, that was our dog. Aaron didn't have a working mower for a while. There's our doggy. Nebula. So he didn't get it. Couldn't get it mowed for the longest time. Then Elaine offered, and he just wanted to do it himself. So, all right. Here is the other raspberry bush that I planted. Right there, and it's got some raspberries on it.
Yes, and I had one, and it's delicious.
So here you go, guys. There's a raspberry. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to want to pick those that are ripe so they don't go bad. So, and that's our big, huge lilac bush. There's another one. The porch, we had to take the porch off the house right there. And then there's 2 more lilac bushes. So if they grow properly, I'll be able to do my lilac jelly in the spring. And I'll do a video of that.
And I'll eat it.
That's pretty much the walkthrough of the property. I can't really find my grapevines, so I'm going to have to get some more of those. We do have the wild ones, but I really would like to get, some more grapevines. But I have to get all this cut down.
Didn't your grandpa plant those?
Huh?
The
ones over, they might be, they're probably wild off from what he planted.
Yeah. That's what you're.
But I'm talking about like right through here.
Oh.
I'm going to have to get all this cut down and in the spring get some more grapevines and get them planted.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to get the ones that are grown up a little bit more than the baby ones. So, anyway, guys, that's the walkthrough of the property. Now, real quick, I'll show you guys the shower tent. And this actually really is a shower tent, you guys. Ah! Sorry, there was something hanging in my face, and it might have been a spider. No. This is the shower tent. And right now we put the composting toilet box in here. We've got a couple of other empty boxes in here. But there's the shower bag. And this is the petition, the zips. We're going to put the composting toilet on this side. And then our shower is going to be right there. So, they don't have really a great place to hang the shower bag in here. There are like some hooks up here. And that might be where they had planned for the shower bag. But I don't really know if, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that one will work. Yeah, see the hooks are way up there. I mean, it might, I don't know. I mean, obviously we'll want that petition closed so it doesn't get the toilet wet, but anyway, real quick and we're gonna get this out. There's the composting toilet, brand new. Elaine bought it for us. And she's doing this to make sure we have everything we need to live comfortably and safely out here. No idea how it works, so we're supposed to get that out. She has like a list of things for us to do, which is a good thing because with my schedule, yeah. It's better to have a list. I need water shoes though because I really don't want to walk through here in my bare feet. We found the table when Scott and I were going through the old outdoor kitchen area. Elaine gave us the plastic runner that goes up there. off-grid cook stove, which I'm going to start collecting bricks, and I'm going to build an add-on to it and see if I can build an oven so we can bake out here as well. So
actually bake bread. Yummy.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yummy.
And you could even make pizza.
Ooh.
Pizza oven. We can get like a pizza stone. But that's the gist of the property for now. You know, I kind of explained to you guys in the last video what I want to do with our 1.5 acres. Yeah, obviously, like, this is our house area for now. I'm kind of thinking of maybe going with a tiny home kind of thing. You know, obviously the camper trailer is temporary. But our 1.5 is going to be basically from that corner of the barn, if you can see it, right there, from there across, right from there across straight, and then down and around up here. And I'm going to buy a brand new chicken coop. And Andrew will have the second half of it. Gotta talk to him, and, you know, I feel like I'm going to kind of have to talk him into it, but we really do need his help to get all this going properly as far as the homestead goes. I'm going to buy a brand new chicken coop. We do still want ducks. I don't really know if I want to try to buy a duck house or build a duck house. We're already going to have to build the privacy fence. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, you guys. And yeah, it looks kind of, we still got to figure out where to put things. And we're still working on stuff, so it's, you know, stuff that's kind of spread around, that kind of thing. It's not going to stay that way. But I might just buy a couple of duck houses and see if I can open up one side of it on both, the opposite side on both, and then connect them together so we can have more than just a couple ducks. I mean, the problem is we probably have to buy like 4 of them for it to be significant for adult ducks. Which means we might have to build one. Now, we do that, I might honestly just opt to get cement and cinder blocks. And just build it that way. And then just paint the outside of it. I'm going to have to figure out like how many ducks we want and that kind of thing. We end up with baby ducks, I'll probably end up selling them. Selling duck eggs, that kind of thing eventually. Obviously chicken eggs. Can't wait to get my chickens, but I'm going to have to wait because, I mean, I can't have nowhere to put them. This wouldn't be safe at night. Obviously, you guys remember the coon incident. If you go back and watch my old videos. And it didn't really, I mean, I talked about it a little bit, but not much. Coons got our, basically 8 out of the 10 buff Orpingtons. They got the 2 white leghorns that we first started out with, and the rooster that we had, if you remember, Jay, the very first chicken we had, aside of the 10 chicks that I bought, the 2 white leghorns killed the rooster because he got aggressive after the coon attack. And they got tired of his crap and basically ganged up on him and killed him. So, I would not put chickens out here without safety at night. And I'm not putting chickens in our house. There's no room.
Oh, no.
So, that's kind of out of the question. They're not going in our shower tent.
They would tear it up.
Besides that, that's not safe from predators, so. Anyway, but definitely chickens, and I will be buying a chicken coop for sure. I'm going to try to get like one of the bigger ones. I don't know exactly how much they are. Now I can get a discount at Family Farm, 15%. I don't know how much they run. I might actually ask that question at work because I really want to know on how much it's going to cost me. Because I'm going to start taking out at least $75 a paycheck starting this paycheck to put back for that. Like I said, the duck house, we might just have to build one. And yeah. I don't know.
No.
Or we could buy one of those sheds. I mean, that would work too.
Yeah.
Buying one of those sheds. Not one of the tiny home type things, but the actual shed from like Family Farm, you know what I mean? That would work for a duck house. We just have to figure out like bedding on the floor and that kind of thing, and ducks make a freaking mess. Baby ducklings are one of the messiest babies you will ever have on your farm. Now geese, I don't know if I'm going to have them. Again, we're going to have just 1.5 acre. I mean, technically it'll be 3 because Andrew and us, as long as he still wants to be in on everything, we're going to pool together. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Geese, I don't know. Ducks for sure. Chickens for sure. Dairy goats, definitely. Now, I know I can build a shelter for the goats. I know and I didn't do it right. It's falling apart. I know I can build a shelter for the goats. You can use pallets. I know that, but I've got to do it properly. And I would use probably cement for the floor, or at least to make everything stable around the perimeter. Like put the wood floor down and then cement around the edges to hold it in place. But we would have to dig out that spot first, level it out, use boards for the side of it, and then put the pallet flooring down, and then cement in between the pallets and around the outer perimeter. Let that dry, and then sand it off and everything. Okay, from there, after pouring that cement, I would have to have the frame pieces ready to put right there. I might actually attach the frame pieces first, then cement it around so it was all like right there, held in by the cement so the frame pieces were solid. Because you don't want your frame pieces breaking, and I would have to have something to cover it. Because it wouldn't get done in one day, especially not with my schedule. But, you know, the goat shelter, like, I know how to do it. I just, you know, I want to do it right. And I want to make sure, you know, our little goats have a safe, warm, happy shelter. One that's not going to fall apart. So, you know, and I know they'd have a heyday out here. That'd be one way to clear the property.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They would eat everything though. I'd have to keep them away from my fruit trees.
That's all right. You can still do it.
But yeah, I mean, chickens definitely, ducks definitely, dairy goats definitely. Quail, that was the other thing. That's part of our business, and the rabbits. But that, you don't need much of a shelter for them. So, and I mean, I want to include Andrew in that as well. So, but I'm going to have to really talk to Andrew about all this. So, I'm sorry, I'm just showing you guys just the one screen and just talking to you guys. Sorry if you're bored, guys. You know, it is still a nice property. It's just really grown up, and it just needs a lot of TLC. So, and it's going to get it. We have to get our home established first here, and then work on the property. There are a few major high homestead priorities, like getting the fruit trees cared for and dealt with, you know, fertilized, cleared out, that kind of thing. Getting my strawberry beds cared for, that kind of thing. I mean, I might opt to just buy brand new strawberries next year and redo my beds. But we'll see. I mean, I'm still going to do raised garden beds for our garden. I've already got the start of the compost, and yeah, we're just going to be going from there. So I will be doing videos with everything that we do, and, you know, I'm going to still do informational videos, like I said on the last one. They're just going to be kind of in between things. I will definitely try to get an informational video in this coming weekend because I have Saturday and Sunday off. So I will definitely take the time to do a video. Anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'm going to get this video uploaded. It's probably going to take forever, but anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. And oh yeah, one last thing before we go, guys. Oh, you guys get to see part of the Amish. Look at there. That's pretty freaking cool. We got the sign put up, guys. Faith First Farm and Homestead. So we're official.
Hey!
Get down, our goofy kitty. Get down. Get down. Get down. Bandit. Boop. Ow. He got my thumb. Or he got my finger. Oh, stop. Silly kitty. Anyway, we got our sign up. It's official. Faith First Farm and Homestead. We just got to get the homestead part.